My dearest child, listen closely to the words I speak to you now. I have called you, chosen you, and set you apart for a purpose that is far beyond what you can see or understand in this moment. The path before you may seem unclear, and at times, you will face trials and uncertainties, but know this, I am with you. From the moment you were formed in your mother's womb, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have watched over your steps, guided you through every valley, and celebrated with you in every victory. You are not here by accident. You were chosen. Do not fear the challenges that arise, for they are part of the path I have laid before you. The journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always worth it. As you walk this path, you will grow stronger in faith, hope, and love. You will learn to trust me even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Remember the words of my Son, Jesus Christ. In this world, you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. He walked the path of suffering so that you might know the fullness of life. He is your example, your Savior, and your guide. I have given you my word, the Bible, as a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. In it, you will find everything you need to live a life of faith. My promises are written there, and they are for you. I have promised to never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to provide for you, to strengthen you, and to give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Dive deeply into my word, for it is alive and active. Let it speak to your heart. Let it guide your decisions and shape your thoughts. As you study the teachings of Jesus, you will come to know me more intimately. My child, I call you to live a life of devotion, not out of duty or obligation, but out of love. I desire to be with you in every moment of your day. When you rise in the morning, I am there. When you walk through the busyness of life, I am there. When you lay your head down at night, I am still with you. Invite me into your life, not just in the moments of prayer or worship, but in everything you do. I want to walk with you through every season, whether in times of joy or in times of sorrow. There will be moments when you feel weak, but it is in those moments that my strength is made perfect in you. Do not rely on your own understanding or your own ability, for I am your source of strength. Lean on me, and I will carry you. Let my spirit fill you with power and wisdom. I have given you everything you need to walk this path. My spirit is alive in you, guiding you, comforting you, and teaching you the way you should go. As you walk this path, remember that it is not just for you alone. I have called you to be a light in the darkness, to show the world the love of Christ through your actions, your words, and your heart. The world is full of people who are lost, hurting, and searching for hope. I am sending you to them. Be bold in sharing my love. Be compassionate in meeting their needs. Be humble in your service, just as my Son was humble when he walked the earth. You are my hands and feet in this world. I know there are times when you feel unworthy, when you question if you are truly called or equipped for the journey. But hear me now. You are enough because I am enough. I have chosen you, not because of your perfection, but because of my grace. It is not by your might, nor by your power, but by my Spirit that you will accomplish the things I have called you to do. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. When the enemy tries to fill your mind with doubts and fears, stand firm in the truth of my word. Resist him, and he will flee from you. Faith is the key to unlocking the fullness of this journey. Faith that moves mountains, faith that sees beyond the present circumstances, faith that trusts in my timing even when it is difficult. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot see the bigger picture. Trust that my plans for you are plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. I know the desires of your heart, and I will fulfill them in ways that are far greater than you can imagine. This path is not a path of isolation. I have surrounded you with others who are walking their own journeys of faith. Lean on them, encourage them, and be encouraged by them. You are part of my body, the church, and each member has a role to play. Together, you will grow in faith and maturity. Together, you will accomplish great things for my kingdom. Do not forsake the fellowship of believers, for it is in community that you will find strength, accountability, and support. My child, I am calling you to a life of holiness, a life set apart for me. The world will try to pull you in many directions, but I ask you to keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let my Spirit guide you in all things. Seek my will in every decision you make, and I will lead you down paths of righteousness for my name's sake. In this journey, there will be moments of great joy and moments of deep sorrow, but through it all, I will never leave your side. My love for you is unchanging. It is steadfast and eternal. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am your refuge and your strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. You can come to me with anything, your fears, your doubts, your hopes, and your dreams. I hear you, and I am always with you. Walk this path, my beloved, with courage and faith. Walk it with the assurance that I am with you every step of the way. You are my chosen one, called for such a time as this. Trust in me, and you will see my glory revealed in your life. This is the path you must walk, and I will be your guide, your protector, and your provider. You are never alone. You are loved beyond measure. My child, as you continue on this path, know that every step you take is watched over by me. Even when the way ahead is steep or winding, do not grow weary. The journey of faith requires patience and perseverance, and it is in this journey that you will be refined, like gold through the fire. Each challenge you face, each obstacle you overcome, is molding you into the person I have created you to be. You are becoming more like my Son, Jesus Christ, with every trial and triumph. The fruits of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, are being cultivated within you, and they will flourish in my time. Do not be discouraged by the pace of your progress. I am not measuring you by the world's standards, but by the depth of your trust in me. It is not about how quickly you reach your destination, but about the transformation that takes place within you as you walk with me. Your character, your heart, your spirit, these are what I seek to shape and grow. Be patient with yourself, as I am patient with you. My grace is sufficient for every weakness you feel, and my power is made perfect in those moments where you feel lacking. I will fill you with my strength when yours runs out. You may not always understand my ways, but trust that my ways are higher than yours. I see the end from the beginning. I know the plans I have for you, even when you cannot see the full picture. When you face uncertainties, lean into me. When you encounter difficulties, come to me in prayer. I am your source of wisdom, and I will direct your steps. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me, and I will make the way clear before you. Do not fear the unknown, for I am already there. My precious child, I call you to a deeper relationship with me. Beyond the busyness of life, beyond the distractions of the world, I am inviting you to come closer, to rest in my presence. In the quiet places of your heart, I will speak to you. I am always near, always ready to embrace you with my love. Take time each day to be still and know that I am God. In the stillness, I will renew your spirit and fill you with peace. Let my peace guard your heart and mind, for this world cannot offer the peace that I give. My peace is not based on circumstances, but on my unchanging nature. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. As you grow in your relationship with me, you will begin to see the world through my eyes. You will develop a heart of compassion for those around you. I am calling you to love others as I have loved you. This love is not always easy, but it is the mark of a true disciple of Christ. Love the unlovable, forgive those who have wronged you, and extend grace even when it is not deserved. In doing so, you will reflect my heart to the world. You are my ambassador, my representative, and through your life, others will come to know my love. Do not underestimate the impact of even the smallest acts of kindness. They are seeds sown for eternity. You are part of something far greater than yourself. You are part of my kingdom, and my kingdom is advancing. I have given you gifts, talents, and abilities that are unique to you. Do not hide them or hold them back. Use what I have placed in you for my glory and for the good of others. I have equipped you for every good work, and I will guide you in how to use the gifts I have given you. Whether it is through your words, your actions, your creativity, or your service, I am working through you to accomplish my purposes. Do not fear stepping out in faith, for I am with you every step of the way. I have also given you the gift of prayer. Prayer is not just a ritual or a duty. It is your lifeline to me. Through prayer, you will find strength, wisdom, and comfort. I hear every prayer, whether spoken or silent. Bring all your concerns to me, for I care for you. Pray without ceasing, for in prayer, you align your heart with mine. When you pray, you are partnering with me in the work I am doing in the world. Your prayers are powerful and effective, and they can move mountains. Trust in the power of prayer, and do not grow weary in lifting your heart to me. Remember, my child, that you are never alone. Even in the moments when you feel isolated or forgotten, I am with you. I am your closest companion, your dearest friend, and your loving father. I know you better than anyone else, and I love you more than you can imagine. There is nothing that can separate you from my love. Not height nor depth, not angels nor demons, not the present nor the future. Nothing can take you from my hand. You are safe with me, and I will protect you from the evil one. When the storms of life rage around you, take refuge in me. I am your rock, your fortress, and your deliverer. As you continue this journey, I want you to know that your life has a purpose that extends far beyond this world. You are not just living for the here and now. You are living for eternity. The choices you make today echo into eternity, live with an eternal perspective, knowing that this life is but a vapor compared to the glory that awaits you in my presence. There is a crown of righteousness prepared for you, and I am preparing a place for you in my kingdom. Fix your eyes on the eternal, not on the temporary. Store up treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust can destroy, and where thieves cannot break in and steal. My child, I love you with an everlasting love. You are precious in my sight, and I delight in you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, created in my image, for my glory. Walk in the knowledge of who you are in me. You are my chosen one, called for such a time as this. You are a light in the darkness, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, so that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. I am proud of you, and I am with you always, even to the very end of the age. My child, as you step forward, carry this truth within your heart. I am the author and finisher of your faith. The work I have begun in you, I will see through to completion. Every season of your life, whether filled with joy or marked by hardship, is woven into the tapestry of my perfect plan for you. Trust that nothing in your life is wasted. Every lesson, every trial, every moment of waiting is designed to draw you closer to me and to shape you into the person I have destined you to be. There will be days when you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you. Days when you question your purpose and wonder if the path you are on is truly the one I have set for you. In those moments, I ask you to remember my promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me. Lay your burdens at my feet, for I care for you deeply. I am your refuge, your safe haven, and your strength. You do not have to carry your burdens alone. My child, I call you to trust in my timing. It is easy to grow impatient, to want to rush ahead, or to find quick solutions to the challenges you face. But my ways are higher than your ways, and my timing is perfect. I am not slow in keeping my promises, as some understand slowness. Rather, I am patient with you, guiding each step in the right season. Wait on me, and you will see my faithfulness unfold in ways you could never imagine. In the waiting, I am working, both within you and around you. Do not fear the delays, for they are often the very moments I am using to prepare you for what lies ahead. I know that sometimes you wonder if you are on the right path, if you are doing enough, or if you are walking in my will. Let me assure you, as long as your heart is seeking me, you are where you need to be. I see your heart, your desire to please me, and that is what matters most. The world may measure success by different standards, but I look at the heart. Keep your heart soft before me, open to my leading, and I will guide you in the way you should go. My spirit will prompt you, and you will hear my voice saying, "This is the way. Walk in it." You are not walking this path alone. You are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, those who have gone before you in faith, who have walked the road of trust and obedience. Their stories are written in my word to encourage you, to remind you that I am faithful to all generations. Just as I was with Abraham, Moses, David, and the prophets, so I am with you. Just as I strengthened Paul, Peter, and my beloved disciple John, so I will strengthen you. The same power that raised my Son, Jesus Christ, from the dead is alive in you. You are empowered to live out the calling I have placed on your life. As you continue on this journey, remember that my grace is your constant companion. Grace to cover your mistakes, grace to empower you to keep moving forward, grace to help you forgive others and yourself. You are not called to walk in perfection, but in grace. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. When you stumble, when you feel inadequate, or when you fall short, my grace is there to lift you up, to set you back on your feet, and to remind you that you are my beloved. I also remind you of the importance of forgiveness, both for others and for yourself. Just as I have forgiven you through the sacrifice of my Son, I call you to forgive those who have wronged you. Unforgiveness is a weight that will hinder your walk with me. Release it and let my love fill your heart. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because I have commanded it. In forgiveness, you will find freedom, and in freedom, you will discover the fullness of the life I have for you. There are many voices in the world, many opinions, and many distractions that seek to pull you away from the path I have set before you. But my voice is the one that you must listen to above all others. I am your shepherd, and you are my sheep. My sheep know my voice and follow me. Stay close to me, and I will guide you through the noise of the world. Be still in my presence, and you will hear my gentle whisper. I will never lead you astray. The road ahead may sometimes be narrow, but it is the road that leads to life. Many choose the wide and easy road, but I call you to walk the path of righteousness, even when it is difficult. You will not walk it alone, for I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. When you face temptation, I will provide a way out. When you face opposition, I will be your defender. When you feel weak, I will be your strength. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and do not be swayed by the distractions of this world. As you walk in obedience to me, know that you are storing up treasures in heaven. Every act of faithfulness, every step of obedience, every moment of trust in me is of eternal value. The rewards you will receive in my kingdom far surpass anything this world can offer. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. The seeds you are sowing now, even when you cannot see the immediate results, will bear fruit in due season. Trust in my timing and my promise. My child, I have given you a future filled with hope. Do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. Live fully in the present moment, trusting that I am already in your future, preparing the way. Cast all your anxieties on me, for I care for you. I am your provider, your healer, and your sustainer. Whatever you need, come to me in faith, believing that I will provide. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. I know the desires of your heart, and I will fulfill them according to my perfect will. But remember, my child, that the greatest gift I can give you is not found in material things or worldly success. It is found in me. I am your greatest treasure, your greatest reward. Seek me above all else, and you will find that everything you need is in me. Delight yourself in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart. I am all you will ever need. Go forth now, my beloved, with confidence and boldness, knowing that I am with you. You are my chosen one, called for a purpose that only you can fulfill. You are my light in this world, and I have set you on this path for such a time as this. Walk in faith, walk in love, and walk in the power of my Spirit. This is the path you must walk, and I am with you every step of the way. Amen.